FabLab Lisbon is not actually a co-working space, a normal co-working space. So FabLabs usually don't have people working all day there. So people went there for a while and then they go home, they do their stuff, but they don't spend all day there. So that's why we have a hybrid community, because there are guys that stay here for a long time, others just come here once per month. So next. Okay, this is our space. The photo is not good. This photo was not taken, was taken before COVID. After, you'll see it's a little bit different. It was full of stuff. Actually, we don't throw many things away. We did now during this last year, but we make an amount of completely trash and stuff that people make and they don't want. You know why? Because that's inspiring. People look at the garbage the others done. It's strange telling you these things like this, but actually people make a lot of prototypes until they get the final solution at the Fab Lab. So we keep some of them just to inspire the others that came after. Okay. Next. Okay. And this is a little bit of piece of furniture you saw before. So FabLab, you have 5 people in the staff, the rest are users. And here you see 3 of them. We have twice per week, we have open days. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are open to anyone. So that's part of the spirit of the Fab Labs. And the Fab Labs should be open and to anyone and to promote, for example, knowledge and so on. And this one, FabLab Lisboa, was sponsored by the City Council. So we have almost the obligation to be open twice per week and helping anyone that shows up. So for example, on the left is Alexandre. He's the guy that knows everything about laser cutters and things like that. In the middle is Carlos, that knows everything from scanning and 3D printer. And Nuno is more heavy work, like CNC routers, carpentry and soldering, welding and things like that. Okay, so they are the guys that usually are here in Tuesday and Thursday from morning to from 10 to 6. So it's with no lunch. So they take turns. Okay, I just put this here and to see the community we have. We are located in the, as you see, in one of the most diverse, actually the most diverse district here in Lisbon. It counted 79 nationalities before the pandemic, so maybe now there are less or there are more, I don't know. But during the pandemics, they were here with us, making an effort to fight against it, because we have a group of people that are here in a program with a foundation that is ECHN, and that foundation helps people and refugees or people with low social income, with difficult lives, like mothers in distress or etc. And so not all are refugees. In the photo you see people, the guy there is a tailor from Syria, for example. There is a girl from Afghanistan, and then there are 2 women that are from ex-colonies here in Portugal, one from Cape Verde and another from Brazil. And we mix all them together and teach them different skills that they don't have. And some, they explain the others. For example, the tailor knows better maybe than the trainer they have here. So we shared some knowledge with the others. For example, this was a workshop about dyeing with indigo. Okay, and on the left, they are doing, I don't know what. Let's see. Oh, this is a completely different slide. We are also in the program Max Makers or Makers Exchange. The name now is that one. And we invited Gianmarco to be with us. He's the guy with the purple t-shirt, polo. And he actually came here, he contacted me, and he was developing here a project around circular economy, because here our FabLab is kind of strong on that. We started the first repair cafe in Lisbon. I don't know if you know what is a repair cafe. It is an event. I further explain it, but let me check. So Gianmarco came here to develop a game, a gamification of circular economy. So the idea is to build a city for 30 years. See, the game has 30 rounds or less. And at each round, people have to take initiatives. And the idea is to share this with other communities. So everything and almost all workshops and people we have here, the idea in the end is to share. So the community is not just a community that stays here, but for example, Gianmarco is already in our community. Is not an alumni. He will come back. He will come back now in December, and we made a final event where he met a lot of people, and he already got some invitations to make the workshop again. So that's part of our way of working. For example, you see, well, two mixed photos, but sorry, I'm going back again. Okay, here is your loom, and you see a workshop on crochet, and on the left, another workshop about the loom. For example, this loom is an exercise we've made just to share the principles of the Fab Labs. One of the staff, Alexander, he designed this loom because it launched a challenge to the how do you say, artisan of Lisbon, and they came to the Fab Lab. In the end, we asked them, anyone wants to do something with us? And we got 5 answers from 20, and we developed their ideas. And in the end, the loom won at Alberta. The woman that launched the idea launched an idea that she is a teacher, and being a teacher, having looms at each student was very expensive. So we said, okay, how much it will be for each student? Okay, like about 100 euros. That's too much for a class with like 3,000 euros. So Alexander developed one loom that costs just 2 euros. So she got all the class by like 60 euros. So that's really cool. So the idea,
just a question. Do you have this as like open source, or
yes,
this is
like
your
source.
own design?
If you go to
because this is also important for
website,
other maker spaces in case you want to.
Anyone who can go there, download it, and do it in their own lab or their own laser cutter. Yes, it's possible, and it's available. Yeah. So the idea is exactly that. It's like a case study. Anyone can download it and somehow make changes on it, make it bigger, make it smaller. We started it in Perspex, and now we do in wood, so in plywood. And plywood, we would like to be somehow sustainable. It was a challenge also to find sustainable wood. So we always work around these matters. So, and we have a community, for example, for people who work with looms. The loomers are all those one on the left side, and there are many. Okay, so we have a circular economy community. I'm part of Circular Economy Portugal. It's an association too that I somehow bring also to the Fab Lab. And I'm also founder with Lindsay. We are the founders of Repair Café Lisboa and in Portugal. And we try to share this with other Fab Labs and other venues. And we are getting some success.
If you could like say like in a few words, what is the Repair Café? Because I think it's super
Repair
interesting
Café is an event. Yeah, Repair Café is an event. Oh, here is me, Lindsay, and the guys that run the Repair Café. All the other volunteers. So sorry.
I'm just afraid people need to start leaving. So
okay. So
but do explain the Repair Cafe, because I think it's super
okay. The Repair
interesting.
Cafe concept is volunteers join and help anyone to repair whatever thing could be, like home appliances, furniture, clothes, and for free, anyone with them. So people don't get things done, people learn how to do. So we put the tools in the hands of the people that came here. Okay. So, so about community, we have events. This is the worst event. It was also by the Creative Hubs Network. So about prototyping, we share also open source. For example, this is a hand for people hospitals. So we have some case studies that for people so get inspired. We also have commission work from the city council. This is scale models. We have a wood shop, and yeah, well, a lot of events. For example, people that started, the guy in the middle, Alexander, not our Alexander, another one, he started a business here with us, making 3D printers. So he put the small one in the Indiegogo, he sold a lot of them. So actually, it's nice. The images you see now are all about repair cafes. So we have a big community around that. Sorry, let me, so I'm getting on the wrong position, I think. Sorry, it's not working well. Sorry. Okay. We also, this is a community that is Refaz. It's a community about Refaz means redo. So it's everybody here are connected somehow in upcycling. So that's it. We also have events for our community. This is the So Far Sounds. Maybe some of you can know this one. And it's more events. We are also connected with another creative hub that is Modery and Innovation Hub, Creative Hub. It's nearby, so you just walk a little bit. We are there for projects that need more time and a permanent desk for like 3 months, 6 months. We go there. This is promoting repair cafes around the country. And this one workshop was inspired by one from Atelier. I talked with Atlem, and he said, well, don't put the same name. And the idea is to somehow make anything from anything, like hacking an object and turn it in another thing. We also reuse our garbage. For example, this is an exhibition in a gallery nearby with surplus from our CNC milling machine. This commission work we have. This is events. It's not working. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is the from the we were making a garment for hospitals during the COVID and the lockdown. So we get in touch with many people, like Joana Vasconcelos is an artist that she has like, I don't see, about 40 people working and sewing with her. So they gave money and help in that project. We also, for example, the Repair Cafe itself is almost the Portuguese Comité for Refugees work with the Repair Cafe, not with the FabLab actually. And the repair movement teach them how to repair stuff. So we have boys from some countries that are in war now with us learning new skills. And now the BioLab. Yeah, the BioLab. What about what a FabLab can do? There is, you see here a boat. Maybe you can even make boats. BioLab is the next chapter from FabLab Lisboa, and what we do, the motto for FabLabs is you can do almost anything, and the motto for a BioLab is you can grow almost anything. So we started this summer, and we started with open source machines for labs. You see magnetic stirrers, centrifuge, PCRs, the ones that people use to see if they have COVID and things like that. We started doing them. This is the lab. It's in another room. So we have 3 levels of security. 0 level is you can do things that you can do in your kitchen. Level 1, you have to be in this confined room, and level 2, you have to use that machine with your hands inside. And this is the first user, is this gecko I found before starting to work. We are going to work with, I send you this presentation. We already are testing our machines with the real ones, and I'm trying to enter with my phone and show you the space in a meeting in a moment.
Super. And I think maybe we can just leave a few minutes if anyone wants to make the questions, because I think it's super interesting, most of the things that you shared. Okay. So let's just give a few minutes if anyone wants to ask questions about any of the projects.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I think, yes, it's working.
Okay. So I need to change the camera to the back camera because they're seeing me. So that's the problem.
Okay. Rafael, maybe just close the presentation, please.
Yeah.
So we can
move on. Yeah, you can.
We can see you on now, because it's just focusing on, we have the big presentation, we see you on a tiny window.
Okay, okay. So I close the presentation.
Okay.
Okay.
Super.
So I'll try to show you the place. If you just the problem here is to find another camera. The phone has 2 cameras, but we didn't. Well, okay. I use the front camera. Okay, you have the space here. Can you get it somehow?
Yes.
So I start from outside. Okay, we are in a market. Actually, FabLab was an ancient slaughterhouse. It was just full of furniture. It was a rabbit slaughterhouse. So you see those currents there. So this is the rival of the place. You have some stuff from the ancient place. So staff and people can work here all around. And here there is a small sample of what you can do at the FabLab. So you see the loom here, it's all inside this, okay? So that's why it's just €2, okay? For example, we also deal with electronics. FabLabs work with electronics, and you see here, it's a synthesizer that is a workshop. So we teach somehow how to work with electronics, and sometimes people get a synthesizer. So I show you some machines. The normal ones, and everybody knows, is the 3D printers, and everything you see around here is stuff made at the FabLab. Even this lamp. It's difficult for me to focus because are you seeing okay stuff I see on focus or not?
It's not really focused, Rafael.
It's kind of defocus, isn't it?
Now it's good. Now it's good. Yeah.
Now it's focused, so I have to move a little bit slow. For example, this is a lamp that was laser cutted. Okay. For example, here it's a brand that a sculptor started working with us. Ivo is also a trainer for the laser cutter, and he made this kind of business. He made pedals, for example. It's not a big deal, but this is 3D printers, hot wire machines. This is a resin printer. That one is also a 3D printer. For example, when you don't have machines at the FabLab, you can build your own machine. For example, we didn't have a heat press. So I asked Fernando if he could build one. And he built this one with almost trash, actually with surplus that we have. So this is the electronic bench here. So we also work with electronics. So you need some tools to know what is inside. We work a lot with Arduinos that are small computers for almost the maker world. Almost everyone uses them. Okay. Now here is Carlos. Hola, Carlos. Can I take this? Okay, this is the 3D workstation. So you are seeing 3D printers, resin 3D printers, scanners, and more 3D printers, okay? And there are more, but they are not all here at the same time, okay? You see the laser cutters. Laser cutters are these machines where you can rapidly cut, for example, plywood. The example of the loom, the size of the plate for the loom is this size, because at that time we just have this one, this laser. So it was the maximum that we can do. Now we have a bigger one, so we can cut bigger stuff. So you get this on the wrong way. So it's in the mirror. Oh,
no, it's not. We're reading it right.
No, it's not in the mirror.
No, it's not mirrored. Right? It's just fine.
Oh.
Yes, we do have a few people that are leaving already, unfortunately.
Yes, people have to leave. Okay, I understand.
No, I'm so sorry, because this is super. It's super interesting.
Okay, this is CNC router, blah blah blah, and I get you to the biolab faster. When Elizabeth is here cleaning.
Have you started experimenting besides the gecko? Like, what exactly are you growing?
We are actually growing kombucha.
Oh wow! Okay.
So here we are doing other stuff. So we have printers for bendable materials here. The machines I showed you before are here. This is, for example, a machine that some students just made this summer. And let me get in, for example, just to show you some stuff. For example, that working there with that green stuff there is a bioreactor. We are multiplying algae. It's a DIY solution. For example, here you can see, maybe you can see here, these flasks with some strange things here inside.
And looks familiar.
This looks familiar, you know this one? Okay, this is kombucha. Okay, this is like artificial leather. In the end, you can make clothes with this. So we are growing this bigger in next time. Here's a project that we are making with some students in Oxford. It's air pollution monitor device. So there are 50 here in Lisbon, giving real-time measurements of air. And I think I'm going to finish now because we don't have time. Then I send the presentation. Okay.
Rafael, this is super exciting, really. Making turning kombucha scobies into fabric, all of this, it really, and it sounds like super interesting as well for other hubs that we have that work with textiles as well. So I will be super happy to share this, like a little sum of what we shared here with us. It's really inspiring. I don't know. Let me see. Still have a few people here.
Yeah.
So
in my phone, I don't see how many we have, but
we still have 14. So it's.
Oh, it's nice.
It's
For example, we have here behind me. We have a sewing station. We have more, but we have to remove some because of the COVID. We have almost 15 sewing machines here and people working here. But yes, now we have to reduce that, but maybe you can bring them again. And we have also a wood shop. It's the last one. Oh, no, and we have a hackerspace too, but the hackerspace is now out of reach because they are not there. Well, I think this is the end. So wood shop and stuff.
Super.
Okay.
It's so nice.
Sorry guys for taking so much time.
No, I think like everyone was super excited to hear about it. I'm just afraid that people have other meetings and not other
Yeah,
appointments
we'll
later.
talk again later. Yeah, I'm finished.
But I think
for
like,
now.
definitely like all the maker spaces, if they want to reach out, they're gonna bug you for ideas and to see like how
Okay,
you've
that's really
made
nice.
things happen, because
Yeah.
it's really like a lot of interesting projects. I think we had enough material here to stay chatting for another hour for sure, because like it's a lot of cool projects. So I don't know if anyone, I'm going to ask again, if anyone wants to make questions or add comments, feel free before we leave. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna
So bye everyone.
say goodbye. Thank you so much for being here again. I'm gonna share some of this with you, like the informations, and then like the sum of the projects that everyone was doing, and Rafael's presentation. Thank you so much for your time in putting this together, Rafael, for us. It was really, really lovely to hear the projects that you're developing now. Wish you all the luck, and I wish you all like a lovely weekend, that you take some time and take some rest. And,
good
I
weekend
hope to see you next month, if not before.